Jonesy's local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre and post game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond,
Hey, welcome out to Hudson Hollow, Home Run Hollow 2. Tuning in late here on a doubleheader. First game going a little long here as we jump into coverage. Hudson trying to come back right now late. This one, it's an extra inning here, and 8 to 5. Little hopper out at first there. So advance the runner over to second. So first out of the inning here.
All right, here.
I had to pop it onto the.
No, that's great.
We were live already, and I'm like, let's just get this thing rolling here.
So Hudson will just real quick, bottom of the 7th, came back, scored a run, tied it. So we're in extra innings. Top of the 8th, Chippewa put 5 on the board here. Hudson trying to make a comeback. They've scored 2 this inning so far, 1 out. Up to the plate, number 7, Bryn Hayes.
And a player out at second right now.
That was going to get out. Yeah, we've got Anya Weiler down there at second base. She had a single, scored a run. So, again, it's been nobody wants to give up on this one.
I was thinking, boy, Chip just hung 5 on us, in that 8th inning, and they put up 5 runs. And
hit
I thought,
after hit.
Man, we're in trouble. And here's Hudson just battling back.
When I got here, it was top of the 6th.
Yeah.
And
that was an hour or so ago.
4 to nothing. Yeah, I think it was 3 to nothing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the hits were 8 for Chip and 1 for Hudson. While we're sitting right now, 14 for Chip, 9 for Hudson. So Hudson's bats have come alive here the last few innings.
Oh, man. Gorgeous evening for a little softball, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, got her on looking on that one. 2 outs here. Hudson's still trying to stay alive. Ella Brooks up to the plate. Ella was the pitcher here earlier, and I know Hudson's I think they've had 3 girls pitch tonight. We'll kind of recap that a little bit before the second game. See if Hudson can keep it going.
A bit high on that one. Be interesting with our setup down the first base line this year, at least this game. Let's see how we like it.
Yeah, you should have a pretty
View's
good perspective.
Not too bad, yeah.
Good cameraman there, keep an eye on things.
Yes, indeed. Another ball. Well, last week, Thursday, we had about 3 or 4 inches of snow out on this field.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about turf. It clears off real quick. Just talking to athletic director Aaron Moen here.
Yeah.
And they're able to clean these fields off pretty quickly. And the other nice part about them is they don't hold water. So you can get a rain, and typically it dries up quickly.
3-1. Yeah, that is the nice thing about these turf fields. They drain so quick.
He said once the weather starts to turn, everybody wants to be here. Soccer, lacrosse, baseball, softball. Get on the practice fields.
Yeah. Oof.
I don't think she fouled that. Get to the base.
Oh. Ooh, my, oh, my.
Yeah,
just thinking it was a nothing burger over there.
She thought that was a foul tip, but that wasn't the call from the umpire, and just kind of stopped her roll. Lucky to get to third base there.
Yeah. 3-2. 2 outs. Come on, keep us alive here.
A lot of new faces.
I know.
We mentioned Ella Brooks, the batter. Ella JV last year, I'm thinking. We didn't see her on the varsity squad, but there are several names you'll recognize, so we'll get into that as the game progresses here. We're hoping to get a second game in, but strike 3. There's your ball game. Good comeback by the Raiders.
Yeah, my goodness, what a wild 8th inning, huh?
Right. Raiders score 2, not quite enough. Your final score here in Game 1, Chippewa Falls 8, Hudson 5.
We'll take a quick pause. We'll be back for our scheduled second game here. Stick with us. We'll be back in 2 here. Jonesy's local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre and post game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
One of my favorites in town, it's the Willow River and Carbonis, located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis just north of town. TELUS, property, services, and solutions. Expertise, communication, and commitment make all the difference. TELUS is a full-service commercial real estate company specializing in retail, office, land, and industrial properties. We offer our clients over 60 years of combined experience and market knowledge in commercial development, land use approvals, brokerage, leasing, property management, association management, and facility.
All right, here we go. Game 2, Hudson Raiders versus the Chippewa Falls Chi-Hi Cardinals. Hudson will be the visitor for this game in the doubleheader. They were the home team in the first game. Just ran out of gas a little bit. 8 innings, lost 8-5. So leading off for the Raiders, number 16, Lacey Lilliquist. The shortstop, Lilliquist had a near walk-off home run here in the 7th inning, just to the left of the left field foul pole. 0-1. I'm sorry, 1-0.
Yeah, Lacey, boy, can she boot that thing? She drove that thing deep, just like you said, just to the left of that line down there. Thought we were going to be high-fiving real quick.
Yeah, that was going to be great. That one's going to drop, I think. Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
absolutely.
There you go.
Short hop by the left fielder. Lilliquist leads off with the single.
There you go.
Brings up number 4, Catalina Ybarra. Ybarra, catcher last game. We'll see where she's at tonight. Unfortunately, we do not have the lineup, so I'm going to do my best to get you the names as they come up.
Yeah, perfect.
Ybarra had a single towards the end of that last game, scored a run in that rally for the Raiders.
Ybarra's been fun to call for a couple years, right?
Yeah, well, she played
super
center
good
field.
player.
Really aggressive player. The one thing I remember about her, and she's not disappointing, is those sleeves are always rolled up.
Got the pipes out.
Yep, got to show the pipes. Now that she's a catcher, you got to have those pipes, scare those runners.
Joe does a great job on the mic, just letting that last name roll.
Big cut that time, swing and a miss.
1-1.
Pitching for Chi-Hi is number 12, Delaney Berg. Berg is just a sophomore.
Oh, you're pitching just almost have the sun right in your face right now. Nice hit.
Hard hit to the shortstop. Going to get the force at second base. Gets a Lilliquist out there, so fielder's choice that time.
No, leave one, a new one on first base now. 1 out.
Number 12, Evelyn Wolfgram up to the plate.
Bit high on that one. Wolfgram, another player we've been calling for years now.
Yeah. Evelyn, just a junior. Should say Ybarra and Lilliquist, both seniors. Yeah, it's nice to be outside, Ken, and actually the turf, as bright as it is, nice and shiny. It's kind of nice to see. Get a little color in the shot.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a nice nice contrast on the shot from Jeff up in the trailer there. We'll have to watch things as the game progresses with that sun.
Yeah, you mentioned
2-1.
the sun. We'll talk here in a second. You have the sun, and then playing on turf is a little bit different. We talked about this a little bit. Most of these players play dome ball, and they'll play some turf games, but
Sure.
the bounce is more true when it comes to balls on the ground. But the one thing is that the ball moves very quickly. In fact, it doesn't bounce a whole lot. That one's fouled our way off the shed. Somebody's going to be making a trip over the building to get that one. So watch for that. And what you try to teach your infielders and outfielders to kind of smother the ball in the turf, because those hops aren't going to eat you up necessarily, but they're going to be coming quickly, and you want to knock them down and keep the ball in front of you. Full count.
And what about the outfield? We've got the home of the Raiders sign out there, the fence. Is that same yardage as the old Home Run Hollow?
Well, Home Run Hollow was 190 feet. I don't see a marker out here, but I'm thinking that we're at 200 out there.
Okay.
That's your typical sized high school field. We'll have to ask Coach Revore that. Brings up Anya Weiler.
Wiley Willa. 1 out. cut through that one. Got a couple out there at first and second right now. One down.
I'm sure Hudson, the last game did not score till late in that game in the sixth inning, fifth, sixth, and that one's a little blooper over the shortstop. Just going to make that play, get the second out. Hudson would love to get the bats going early here today. Certainly, just from the sake they started slow, obviously had to come back, carry some of that momentum with them if they can. Brings up Bryn Swinky, number 9, 2 outs.
Yeah, that last game, it seemed like the 5th, 6th, and 7th. I think they had a run, and then they got a couple late in that 8th.
Pass ball that time. Runners are going to advance.
Been a couple.
The one thing I noticed the last game, Ken, you get pass balls, and again, we talk about dirt and turf, the difference between the two. One thing that you're going to want to notice is when the ball does get past the catcher, it does bounce back pretty quickly on this turf. So stealing home isn't necessarily as easy as it would be when you get a bad bounce off a clump of dirt or grass, something like that.
Yeah, home and hollow, it would just kind of bounce around in the corners and just kind of almost stop over there. 2-0.
Heads up. Ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch.
Dang, that one came in hot. Hit a little one over here.
Yeah. Yep, got him right in the head. I'm not sure if there's a trainer around here. I'm sure one of the usually the teams have a trainer. Two and one. I've seen a lot of nasty things happen like that at softball games.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those things, the ball comes off the bat real quick. Mm-hmm. And here, we've got a fence in front of us, but I'm not very tall, but I could stand up and possibly
you could take one
right
off
in
the
mush.
dome, you bet.
Walk that time for Swinky. Loads the bases up.
Oh, wait a minute. Can you do that?
Well, I think we had a throw down to third base. Must have gone off. So, in other words, Ybarra was off the base. Throw went down to third. Throw was off, and that scored a run. So, Hudson gets a break there.
I was looking at my score sheet going, wait a minute. People on the move here. Hudson pops one in there. Sneaky like. I like it.
Ybarra's a really good base runner. If you watch her, she's quick on the bases, too. So, fun to watch. Brings up number 7, Bryn Hayes.
Good heads-up play there by Hudtown. Ball. A bit high. Was that Ybarra that brought that in from third?
Yes. Yep. So
I like it. I like it.
One and 0.
1-0. Scoreboard does not reflect that, but we do. Oh boy, that'll do it for the inning. They tried to steal that one and just couldn't get across.
Yeah, well, you got to make an effort. Sometimes you try to do something with that you try to delay it, but with 2 outs, that's a tough one.
Yep.
Anyway, for the Raiders, 1 run on 2 hits, base on balls, but they get on the plate or get on the board. Plate 1 across. After 1/2, it's Hudson 1 and Chippewa Falls coming to bat.
Jonesy's local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
One of my favorites in town. Well, quick update. We had a hot foul ball come over by us, and that young man's getting some ice. Looks like he's doing okay, but gosh, just
it can happen.
Really
you
cut
just
him.
got to keep your eye on what's happening. You got to keep your eye on the action for sure. All right, so Chippewa Falls coming up to bat here, bottom of 1.
Hudson got
batter,
one.
McKenna Johnston. McKenna was an all-state player last year and only a junior, I believe, this year. You see this a lot with Chip. They have a lot of lefties. You'll see some slapping.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that always amazes me is, a lot of these girls that are leadoff batters for Chippewa, they're not very big, but they've got big swings.
Yeah,
even
that's right.
Even slapping. So
Oh, big hit. Oh, foul.
just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. She's all of like 5'3", 5'4".
Yeah.
Just crank that thing.
Right. Anya Weiler
Giddy up.
in the circle for the Raiders. Did not see Anya pitch last year, so that's fun. We're seeing some new players again, and obviously different positions for some of them. Coach Revore out talking to her. Not sure if the umpire had mentioned something about keeping her foot on the rubber. That's typically what they look for, is when the ball is released where you're in contact with the rubber. And that's one of the other things about playing on turf is there's not really a mound there. I mean, you see a little bit of a bump, but it's more flat than anything else. So mostly in a mound, you're meant to stride down. Here you're striding kind of straight.
Yeah, I was out there on the field. That thing's a little wobbly out there. Ooh.
Talking to Coach Moen, they're trying, or AD Moen, I should say. They are trying to piecemeal this into the future home for the Raiders softball program.
That's great.
Got a few things they got to add. We may be looking tonight at people asking for lights, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
One thing I'm noticing, too, looking at the outfielders, they're wearing sunglasses, but the other thing, especially in right field, kind of keeping their eyes, keeping their hands over their eyes.
Sure.
Make sure that the sun isn't in them. Watch that as the game goes on. So Johnston draws a walk. Brings up number 7, Paige Steinmetz.
Steinmetz, that sounds like I think her brother's a hockey player.
Yeah,
or football, one of the two.
There was football.
Right? Football.
Football, yep.
Steinmetz.
Okay, we're having another discussion here. So what it looks like is she it's when she's getting ready to go to the plate and where she's got the ball in her glove.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to set, throw. So just keep an eye on things here.
Interesting.
You don't want early in the game. You don't want to have the pitcher get flustered from that.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
And what's interesting is again, with the many years that I followed softball and my daughter played and coached, different umpires have different bugaboos. So,
okay, right. Some were stickler for this or that.
It's like, well, nobody told me that before. We're at varsity softball. You'd think that'd be something they learned when they were young.
Right,
so,
right.
But we'll keep an eye on it.
Fun to see that out in left field, a bunch of guys hanging over the fence out there. Isn't that great?
Big guys.
Yeah, I love it. Good group of fans out here tonight.
Keep an eye on first base here. You got speed there.
Mm-hmm.
You borrow the catcher. Your infield for the Raiders, you've got at first base, Addie Ani. Second base, Bryn Hayes. Lilliquist at short.
Woo!
Evelyn Wolfgram down in the corner at third.
Wow, some nice heat on that last
Your
pitch.
outfield, Taylor Jones in right. Bryn Hayes in center field.
Big hit out to
Good
right.
hit. Yep, that one's going to get over her head.
It is.
That one's going to clear the fence.
Up and out.
You know, that one got off the bat real quick. Opposite field dinger for Steinmetz that time. Not even a big swing, just went the opposite way and cleared quickly. Wow. Just like that, 2 on the board for the Cardinals.
Wow. Yeah, just good contact and pop, pop.
Yep.
Here you go.
Maddie Schwab is your left fielder for the Raiders. Brings up number 16, Madison Baker.
Low on that one.
Baker, again, one of those returning players for the Cardinals. She's going to UW Green Bay to play softball next year.
UW Green Bay.
The Fighting Phoenix.
I had no idea there was a UW Green Bay.
Yeah, there is. Division I, actually.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think they play in the Horizon Conference.
Okay.
Excuse me.
D1. Did your daughter play softball in college? Is that remembering that right?
Yeah. 2-0.
Come on, have to get her dialed up here. Big swing. Take it.
Pitch that time, not in the zone that she could hit it. Baker is a power hitter, so.
So you say that not in the zone, that she could hit being a power hitter. What does that mean?
So keeping the ball down like that
doesn't
allow really a full extension of the arms. No, there are some hitters that love the ball down there. Some of them like it high. If keep it off the plate a little bit, if you can get the batter to go after those pitches, it certainly helps you as a pitcher to get ahead in the count. And we talk a lot about rise balls, and that's another thing too. It's almost an unhittable pitch if it's located right, because all of a sudden, if you think about the physics, you can't get your arms around quickly enough with the power to be able to do much with it.
A blooper down
Quick
third
play here. Oh, pulled her off the bag a little bit. Throw was just a little bit high that time. Wolfgram had to hustle to get it. Wasn't hit real well.
The dugout over here getting a little livelier in Chippewa. Girls softball's fun.
They get into it, don't they?
I know. I love the whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Pinch runner coming in right now, Addison Frenette. Up to the plate, Madison Bauer. No outs here. 2 on the board for Chippewa.
Courtesy runner out there. Am I using that right?
Yeah.
Dang. After all these years, I'm learning something.
Come on, Bauer!
In softball, they have what's called a flex. And a flex can play defense, and a flex can run if they are tied to what's called a DP. So we don't have a score sheet, but somewhere along that mix is what she is. She's either the flex or she's coming in to pinch run.
No outs yet. 1-0.
Ooh, hot shot up the middle that time. Get it in, get it in.
Good throw from center.
Hey, way to go, girl!
Oh, she zipped that one right up the middle.
Yeah. Cameron Felstead, the batter. So Chip will kind of keeping up or getting a start like they did the last game.
I was going to say
they're
rolling where they left off last game. That 8th inning, they just lighten us up. Low on that one. Ball 1.
Come on, Cam!
What do you know? Good strike. Good pitch. You think of that new pitch clock they got at the Bigs? You like that?
I do. Yeah, I think it's.
Is that what it is? A pitch clock?
It's
is
a
that what
pitch
it is?
clock.
Okay.
Yep.
Make sure I'm saying that
I
right.
do. You know, they did it. Big
Throw.
good throw down there to first. Keep an eye on that runner at second. She's getting a big lead. But yeah, they have sped up the games. I think that was the purpose of it, and it's going to give some pitchers that learn how to quick pitch and do some other things, at least until people adapt to it. It's going to give them a little bit of an advantage. But
Okay.
ooh, big cut that
Nice.
time.
2 and 2.
2-2.
Like it. Still no outs yet. My goodness.
Yeah.
We're
Well, we
gonna
had
be
a
in this-
walk, a home run,
Yeah.
a walk, a single. Now we're up to the number 5 batter here.
Swing. Tipped it though, I think.
Yep, fall tip. Wolfgram trying to work that outside corner a little bit. Two and two.
Let's turn a little double here. Bit low on that one. Full count.
We talked a little bit, you know, you forget you had 4 years of Sidney Gabriel
Right.
here with the
Yeah,
Raiders.
yeah.
I mean, strong pitcher, always would give you a good outing,
Mm-hmm.
battle out there. So some new pitchers this year, and I would say the positive is, from what I've seen so far, there's some depth.
Yeah.
First game, Hudson pitched 3 girls. Wouldn't be surprised. A little bit different than baseball, how that works. You don't see a pitch count in softball, so certainly none of those pitchers really pitched a whole lot. Oh,
Fair ball. Load him up.
hot shot that time. Off the glove of Wolfgram at third. So they keep putting the base runners on here. Hudson needs a
Yeah.
play.
Cardinals got them full out there right now.
Good speed at third base, too. So if you're going to come to the plate, if it's an infield hit, you better come charging and make the throw. Big cut that time. Number 13 is the batter, Basia Olson.
Come on, Bears.
Basia. I think. Somebody said base, so I'm going with it.
Go with that, yeah. Their fans always know. 0-1.
A little late on
Foul
that
ball
one. Jammed her
over
up.
left
0-2.
shoulder. Yep, keep it up.
Weiler up ahead here. 0-2.
Come on, Big John.
Funny, sitting in the hot seat over here, the Chip fans.
Ooh, that was a pretty good pitch.
Framed
though.
it.
Looked like it was close to the inside corner there, just a little off the plate.
1-2. Hudson still looking for that out number 1 here in the first.
Come on, Bears.
Come on, Hut Town. There it is.
Big out that time.
It was.
Brings up number 17, Lauren Shepard.
Come on, Hut Town. Bunch of ducks on the pond here. Keep them stranded out there. Big cut. Goes foul. Boy, if you live like right behind home plate, can you imagine?
I'm
You
sure
got your
there's
little
some.
fort back there. and
Yeah,
it
that's a cool treehouse.
It really is.
Unless that's the doghouse. Maybe that's where the bad people go when they're naughty.
That's right.
Good pitch that time.
Nice. 0-2. Come on. get
Yeah,
us-
I mean,
get us
this
out of
this
here.
has a little bit more of a feel of a neighborhood park, even though we're
sure
right on the
does.
school grounds.
Yeah, for sure does.
We're down close to downtown Hudson.
It's funny, I threw a drone up over here years ago, and the lake's just like right there. You know what I mean? Like Malibu is literally just
right.
over
Just over
the
hill and
third base, not 100 yards.
Right. Well, I know when they put this in, I was involved with the high school softball program, and they were excited to get up here and use this. And it's been, 5 years probably?
Right.
So finally got the dugouts in, and obviously they got the storage shed back here.
Yep, there's talk of a press box going behind the
That's what they're saying.
Home plate at
nice.
some point for those guys that are in the press like us. Kind of sweet.
Am I to be considered a press guy now? I get a press pass, something cool like that?
100%. You kidding me? I can get you one of those, no problem. Let's talk to Moen. Oh, yeah, we'll get press passes. Well, once we get in the press box, then we'll have to have a pass.
Yeah.
We'll just sit down on first base line. Just a couple schmoes. We got our Raiders
As long as they
streaming.
don't put us in the box with good pitch.
Oh,
good pitch.
God, that looked really good.
Yep.
Full count.
Nuzzle us up to some assistant football coaches and get to hear that going on the whole game, screaming at the sidelines.
Love those guys. You know what my favorite part this last year was? It was one of their wives calling into the booth to tell them to stop swearing. Oh, it really got me good.
Oh,
Walked her.
wasn't sure about that one.
Keep the bases loaded. Push one in there. So 3-2. I must have hit the wrong button there. You get 2-1. Is that us?
It's
I hit the wrong
I've
button.
got 3-1.
That's what I was thinking too.
3-1.
Guys on the scoreboard.
Popped up. That one's gonna get out of play.
That one's right behind home plate. 3-1. Thank you. Manual scoring this thing. It's a little confusing. First game of the season for this simpleton.
Michael Bureau, the batter. Number 14.
Come on, Hudson. Ooh.
There's that pass ball.
Yep.
That
Quick.
one got away a little bit quicker that time.
So score another one there.
Bring me my scorebook next time.
Gosh, you always do such a great job reminding me at the first game to bring it for future
I'm
games.
going to run out of room here, so I need
That,
I need my innings so I can keep track. But I think so far so good. A little low that time.
I think it's 2-1, but could be wrong.
Yeah, I think they're a little slow back there on
They're
the
getting
score.
first games of the season tonight, at least at home.
Well, and this is I tell you what, this is kind of a marquee matchup. These two teams I would put as strike that time.
Strike there.
Certainly two of the top teams in the conference. The other team I think that's going to be good this year is New Richmond.
God,
They were good last year. They were young. They had two really good young pitchers that were sophomores. Gave Hudson a big battle. But Chippewa, of course, is always strong.
Yeah,
and
they
we've
have
talked about
great
their
program.
coaching staff. Been there a long
Yeah.
time. These guys know softball for sure, and they have a good following.
They do.
Walked in, I think I saw just as much red as I did blue. So
For sure. Blooper down the third baseline. Yep, Chippewa definitely, they've got a great crew out here rooting them on.
this is one of the sports they've been pretty consistent in for many years. I think I
Is that
shared
right?
with you that Hudson, my daughter was part of one of the teams that, part of the team that actually broke their conference winning streak. That one's going to be out to left field. Might be a play at home here. They're going to try to throw it just a little late.
Missed on that
Sack
one.
fly that time. So Chippewa had a 82 or an 83 game conference winning streak. going
hold
into
on. How many? 80?
82.
How many seasons is that? Like 3 or 4 seasons?
I don't remember how
Undefeated.
long the
That's
season
crazy.
was. But probably somewhere around that. Maybe it was 6 or 7. Regardless,
That's unreal.
so Hudson, that team beat them. It was a doubleheader at Chippewa.
Wow.
But you think about that. That's crazy good to have that long of a
unbelievable
streak like that. So, and most of the same coaches are here. So it just goes to show you the kind of the tenure of the program and how it's stayed consistent for as long as it has.
Yeah.
Olivia Sanborn up to the plate, number 1. She's the number 9 batter. So Chip with 5 in so far this inning. 2 outs. So what did I hear? What did they have over there for food? I hear hot pork sandwiches.
They got a hot dog with your name on it.
All right.
A pork sandwich, care of Jonesy's.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Helps to know somebody sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, so Jonesy's got some pulled pork over there and, what's it, coleslaw? A little sauce you can put on the top. Yeah, it was real. I had that for dinner tonight. Real nice, like Clark. Real nice. There you go. 2-2. I think that's what it is. They get. No, my scoreboard guy's not.
3-1 on the scoreboard. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Let's just get an out here and get out of this inning.
Yeah, that's the truth.
3-1. You were wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. Thanks for pointing that out. Gosh.
McKenna Johnston, the batter. Leadoff batter. Johnston walked her first at bat, scored on the Steinmetz home run.
There you go. We just need to get out of this one.
Yeah.
So.
Nice scoreboard, though, they got out there. Left field.
Another strike. Yeah, that is a beauty over there. Where do you run that thing from? Behind home plate? They got
Somebody's
something?
Somebody's got to be back there. Yep.
I have to check that out between innings. See what they got. Kind of their setup is over there. There it is.
Go.
There it is.
All right. Well, big inning for the Cardinals here. Bottom of the first. 5 runs on 3 hits. The Steinmetz home run kind of got it started for them. After 1, it's Chippewa Falls 5, Hudson 1.
It's the Willow River and Carbonis located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis just north of town. TELUS. Property, services, and solutions. Expertise, communication.
Barker's Bar and Grill has been a downtown Hudson favorite since 1988. Char-broiled burgers, hand-cut fries, and of course, our world-famous chicken wings, salads, and more, all served with hometown hospitality. Stop by for lunch, dinner, or exceptional drink selections today.
At Eagle View Wealth Management Group.
Experience life on island time at San Pedro Cafe. Savor our creative Caribbean flavors from Pedro's fresh seafood selections and slow-smoked meats and vegetables. Experience life.
Oh, we got old Aaron getting some treats. Let's see if we can't do a little solo operation here. Ball 1. The sun just kind of dipping a little bit lower. The shadow's getting out to the outfield. Strike. 1-1. those sleeves hiked up for a little bit of extra power here. Takes a peek. Leans into that one. Ball. 2-1. Be interesting to see how late we take this game tonight. Keep getting innings like that last one. It'll be a short one. Nice hit. There we go. Right through the gap, up the middle. Nice play by Hudson. Pops that one just past the shortstop there. Nice little dinger out. It'll be a single. Number 7. Getting her going for us. That's
Bryn Hayes.
Bryn Hayes.
Good leadoff single. Got to respond here. Get your pitcher a little help.
Dude, you didn't get food.
And they had some ribs left, but, I saw they started, so I hustled over. I didn't want to leave a man hanging.
No, man.
So,
I was prepared to go deep.
Addy Ani up to the plate.
I'm sure everybody at home was like, when's Aaron getting back, I wonder. When's the guy that knows something about this sport going to be back?
I'm good.
0-1. All right. I just don't want
I
to
ate
get
a lot
hangry.
of ham and cheesy potatoes.
Gosh,
And
you did too? Dude, I
all
went
kinds of
straight
stuff yesterday.
flatline yesterday. I ate so much.
I know.
Oh.
I love ham. I don't know. It's
I do
all
too.
the Sundines love ham. I don't know what the deal is, but we've always been ham lovers. Ooh,
Nice.
hit.
Pop
That's
it.
going to rope out there.
Drop it. Pop it.
One hops the
Drop
fence.
it. There we go. Hustling. Popping a set.
Hold up. They're going to try to run.
Double.
She's going to score. That gets past the shortstop on the cut.
Boom, bada bing, bada
Big double
boom.
that time by Addy Ani. Nice hit.
Let's go, Hudtown. A great hit right up the middle. 5-2. Runner on second. Let's do this.
It's the fun part about a ball comes off the bat like that in softball. It's just bang, bang, how quick it happens.
Yeah, I love it.
Baseball, you see the guy chasing it for a while. They got to get around the bases. And
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Jones up to the plate.
A little high on that
Right
one.
field.
Ball. The Hudson bench over there, like serenading their batter. Oh, that's a good pitch. How fast these pitches coming at you? They 80,
Typically-
70? What are we doing?
So you got to remember they're closer
Closer than
to
baseball.
home.
Yeah.
So they're clocking probably 55, 60 miles an hour. But the difference is when you clock it, like if you compare it to a baseball pitch, it's somewhere in that 80 to 85 range a lot of times
Nuts.
for your higher end pitchers. And then the other thing we don't see is there is movement. In softball, they throw a lot of screwballs.
Okay.
Some pitchers have what's called a drop ball. So what a drop ball is going to do is basically it's meant to look like a fastball and just drop at the last second so it's harder to hit. So there's an array of different types of pitches that are there that you don't necessarily see unless you're behind.
Yeah.
Brings up number 3, Lauren Ledbury. Lauren pitched a little bit last year. I think she just might have closed out the game for the Raiders here in the first end of the doubleheader.
Low on that one. Ball 1.
So again, like I've told you in the past, what's kind of fun for me is just the speed of the game, how things quickly move, and with the exception of when you go extra innings like the first game, the games typically don't last more than an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
45 tops.
That first game was pushing 2.5, right?
It was long. Yeah. But fun when they're competitive like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, anytime you're going to extra innings, it's like, whew, that's when it's getting good. Except for Minnesota hockey.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm a Gopher fan, and those guys really, that was a tough one to watch.
Yeah.
Talking about the national championship, if you didn't tune in, Quinnipiac took him to OT, and it was 10 seconds and over. Oh, good cut. Got her swinging. 2 down.
Brings up Lilliquist, the leadoff batter. Didn't mention this, but she
Lilliquist.
is going to the University of Minnesota to play softball. So congratulations to her.
Wow.
Pretty exciting.
Well, that's a heck of a program over there at U of M,
Very
right? I
good
mean, they do
program.
really good.
Right.
D1, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Close to home
right?
for the parents. And, of course, a couple girls from Hudson have played at Madison. I just ran into Grace O'Brien's mom here. And
Nice.
she's still down there.
Big cut. Big cut.
We've talked about this before, being geographically where we're at. You're a Packer fan, you're a Viking fan, you're a Gopher, you're a Badger. But maybe with the exception of the Vikings, I can cheer for the Gophers. I can cheer for. There you go.
Big hit
Hot
right
shot.
up the middle. Nice.
It's a
They'll
gapper.
score
She's
one.
going to get to 2. Good hit that time by Lilliquist. Singled her first at bat, so 2 for 2.
Nice job. Sorry about the camera cut over, by the way, on my side on that last one. All right, 5-3, Hudson. Keeping it rolling here, 2 down.
Kat Ybarra up to the plate.
Oh, Kat, she's a player. Nice hit.
That's
There
going
we
to
go.
score a run.
Score
Lilliquist
another one.
got, he's going to hold her. Thought he might send her. Good throw from the left fielder there. Probably would have tagged her, so.
Sometimes see Coach letting him ride over there. He held her that time.
Yeah, he's a cowboy.
Yeah. He's a cowboy. Barrow with a nice double there. Again, 2 outs here, rallying a bit. I like it.
Evelyn Wolfgram, help her cause here. Ooh, big cut that time.
That swing. I liked it even more. Got a little contact there.
Ooh.
Another good swing.
Hey, way ahead! Way ahead!
Ooh, couldn't get her to chase that one. Good hold.
Still ahead here.
Two.
What is it about these spring games where when the sun starts to go down? I mean, people say all the time, football season, oh, it's so cold. I'm like, no way. Spring sports are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got her.
Well, Hudson gets a couple. 2 runs on 2 hits. Sorry, 3 hits.
Yep.
RBIs that time by Lilliquist and also Kat Ybarra. After 1.5, it's Chippewa Falls 5, Hudson 3.
On Island Time at San Pedro Cafe. Savor our creative Caribbean flavors, from Pedro's fresh seafood selections and slow-smoked meats and vegetables to wood-fired pizzas, tropical drinks, and more. Join us for a great meal or savory cocktails and enjoy life on Island Time at San Pedro Cafe.
Hi folks, it's Dave Dahl. I'm a big fan of Hudson Ford because they embody everything that's good about living in the Midwest. Honesty, integrity, and hard work. They're the #1 selling Ford dealer in Wisconsin every year since 2017 for a reason. They price all their vehicles up front, have non-commissioned sales consultants, and every pre-owned vehicle undergoes a thorough inspection. And that's why I've been buying and servicing my vehicles at Hudson Ford for over 10 years. You really need to check them out. You won't be disappointed.
Home media. Good story.
Hey, let's go, Paige. Start it off.
All right, Chip.
Steinmetz,
Wow.
the batter. She hit a home runner last time, and that one was just
Foul.
about out, too. Good cut that time, jumped on that first pitch.
Good hitter. 0-1. Big cut there.
Jammed
0-2.
her up a little bit that time. So, again, this is kind of the meat of the order. You want to get ahead like Wolfgram has done here and see if you can pick away. I'm sorry, not Wolfgram. Weiler. Pick those corners. Don't give him anything good. There you go.
Let's get her going here.
Charge.
Charge.
Still 0-2. Bottom of the second here. Oh, good pitch. Got her
really
looking.
good. 1 out.
Again,
Really good
from
pitch there.
our vantage point there, probably a little bit of movement on that, just not able to see with the camera.
Crowd's going crazy right now for that pitch. Woo.
Maddie Baker, the batter.
Oh,
Line
big
drive
cut
that time
right out
to
the center.
field.
Boom. Out.
Hey, that's a good start. Brings up the cleanup batter, Madison Bauer, singled and scored her last at bat.
Big strike.
Weiler settling in a little bit more this inning.
Getting us going now.
For those of you
you're so
at
low.
home that are a little bit younger,
Yep.
that's from a classic 60s TV show.
Adam's Family. Got a favorite character on that show?
Oh, I like Lurch. Get there, get there, get there.
Blooper. Oh, nice dive.
Fall ball.
Bubble.
Yeah, I like Lurch. You know, big, tall guy, doesn't say a whole lot. Somebody you want having your back. Nobody's going to mess with Lurch.
Yeah, that guy, yeah. I don't know what it was about the, was it It? Cousin It?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of my jam, Cousin It. I'm not sure why.
Yeah,
1 or 2.
It's funny watching those shows now, and you know, I mean, heck, I can remember when you had like 5 channels to watch at home, right?
Right.
So,
Well,
it was
think
kind
about
of a
the
treat
first.
to watch those.
Do you remember the first TV remote you ever saw?
They were huge.
My grandpa had one because he was a fancy Cadillac salesman.
Okay.
They had 3 buttons on it.
Yeah.
And you just click a button and see what it'd do something.
I thought you were gonna say the first remote for your TV was your kid. Go turn the channel.
Well, that was me when I was little at Grandpa's house.
Yeah.
Getty, get over there and turn that channel. Sorry, Grandpa. A little high on that one. Oh, yeah, Grandma and Grandpa's house just smelled like smoke because they were in there pulling heats all the time. It was so funny. These guys. Back in Houston, Texas there. 3-2, full count, 2 down. Ooh. Take a walk there. Take a walk. All right, let's get her going here.
Cameron Felstead, the batter. 2 outs.
Let's go. I know that's one of your personal favorites.
I love that one.
I know you do.
Can't even tell you who sings it, but
I can't either. It'll pop
that one
up.
should be playable.
It should be.
Wolfgram over there to make the play. Good inning for the Raider defense. And also for Anya Weiler, she gets out of it. No runs, no hits, 1 left. After 2, it's Chippewa Falls 5, Hudson 3.
Innovations, an award-winning AV company in western Wisconsin and the southern Twin Cities metro. Whether it's new construction or a remodel, let the experts at HMI help you design the system you always dreamed of. Inside or outside, HMI has you covered. Home Media Innovations also partners with Alarm.com to protect you and your family. Find us online at hmiav.com.
Discover Spanish, Cuban, and Latin-influenced cuisine at Pedro's del Este. Explore our menu of tapas-style small plates and artfully crafted cocktails. Consider our newly expanded event space for all your private party needs. Spice up your brunch, dinner, or craft cocktail hour at Pedro's del Este.
Anya Weiler up to bat. Let's go.
Big cut that time by Weiler. Weiler, the number 4 batter. Jammed her up a little bit that time. Quick 0-2 count here on Weiler.
Oh.
Waited on that one. Little off-speed pitch.
Battling in there. 0-2.
Here we go. Money talk.
Little Kenny's getting a little crazy with the sidetracks today.
Oh,
got her chasing.
Got her chasing that one. I was trying to get her fired up there. I know she can't hear it, but we can. All right, 1 down. Speaking of 1 down, the sun is just about down over there on the horizon as we anticipate it getting a little chillier over here. 7:14 right now. Ball 1.
Bryn Swinky, the batter.
One and 0. Ball 2. So this doubleheader was set up last week. Got a straight
Yeah,
there.
it sounds like, well, they
And a
got
Tuesday,
snowed
Thursday
out.
game.
Yeah,
Yep.
and so Chippewa decided to come over here and get them both in.
you go.
Again, this is kind of cram time because you expect there's going to be some rainouts and some other
Sure.
things. Hopefully no snowouts.
Well, Thursday, get too far ahead of ourselves here, but Thursday we're going to get on the road, head over to River Falls is the plan. We're going to see how that works.
Yeah.
Got a little foul ball.
Yeah, we've got a couple road games. We're going
Yeah.
down there, I think, for boys baseball, too.
We are.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, girls softball is going to be the wild card, though. We're going to have to bring our internet. We'll be on the fly, so we'll should be good. It's River Falls. I mean, it's cut.
You do good
Foul.
on. You do good with stuff on the fly. You're a
Trying.
flexible guy.
I am, yes. I just bring all the electronics I have, and I'm like, well, something's going to work. 2-2. Come on, Hudson. Whoa, good pitch. Got her. 2 down.
Bryn Hayes, the batter. 2 outs here. Top of 3. Hudson needs a little rally here.
They do. They
Things
do.
going. First
Ball
pitch
1.
is high.
Yeah, we were talking about getting a camera out at center field at some point. Maybe give that a go. Let's get some technology issues tonight at least. Strike. Thinking about getting one there over kind of from the, you get that pitcher-catcher scene that that you see in the majors, and we're trying to up our game this year doing that. A couple curveballs with the new field, though. Just a foul ball. Felt lucky to get the Ethernet out here and power out here and be in our first game. So,
yeah, you're fortunate that the power situation is pretty good. You can get that in pretty easily.
100%. Yeah, it's the internet that's the trouble over here. They're IT folks. They're swinging.
Well, Hudson that inning, 3 strikeouts. So
quick.
Pitcher's getting some control again. Just a sophomore there, Delaney Berg. For Hudson, no runs, no hits, and nobody left. After 2.5, Chippewa Falls 5, Hudson 3.
When you're looking for a contractor you can trust to get it right, choose Derrick Companies of New Richmond. Whether it's a dream home for your family or a 100,000 square foot manufacturing space, we have the experience and expertise to help you build your dream. Derrick Companies, family owned in St. Croix Valley since 1967. Derrick Built means experience and reputation, quality, honesty, and trust. I'm in for it. When I was DJing the homecoming deal, I was in for it. Yep. Ooh, there's the sun just popped out again. It has not set.
Still there.
It is still there. Strike 1.
Basia Olson, the batter. Well, that's I like it. Little Kenny C. I think we can do better.
Okay.
So let's base hit that time up the middle. We'll by football season next year we're gonna settle on a nickname for you.
We are, okay.
Yep.
I can't wait to hear what you got up your sleeve for me. I cannot wait.
Lauren Shepard, the batter. Because you're not little.
I am.
Not that you're. That's not a weight comment. That's just you're.
No, I'm not.
You're
6
taller
something.
guy, yeah.
6 something and
a
little rounder in the middle.
When I think little, I think like
4'2".
Well,
you'd think tiny.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes big guys are called tiny.
Yeah.
So you use
Head.
Foul ball.
I thought that was coming this way.
That's
He's
in
going to
play.
get underneath that one.
1 out.
Yeah, I mean, little Kenny C kind of makes you sound like a wimp. So,
dude, all the cool freaking DJs are Lil something. All of them. All of them.
Well, name 2. Don't say little Bobby Z or
little
something.
Baby.
You're making it up.
Little Baby.
Okay.
And I got, what was the other one? Dang it. Phone a friend, folks. Call 651.
We were talking about
Dial me in here.
Little nicknames of DJs.
There's Little Baby, and then there's Little. Who's another Little, Jeff? Come on. Dude, don't leave me.
Little Richard was a singer, so that doesn't count.
Give me 1 second here. Kids will know.
1-1.
Here.
Burrow, the batter.
Lil Wayne.
That's who I was thinking
That's
of.
who you're thinking of.
Yeah, I was thinking
That's
of
the guy
him.
that you listen to.
No, I just know he's a Packer fan. My kids told me that, so like that. Like,
Right.
Yeah, Lil Wayne's a Packer fan. Like, oh, that's cool. Never heard of him, but
Yeah.
he's a rapper, so he's not a DJ. You told me 2 DJs.
You're right. You're so literal. Gosh. Come on. Big
Fly
cut. Yep.
ball out to center field. That's
Take
playable.
That. Take that.
Bryn Hayes makes the catch. 2 outs.
2 outs. Got a runner on first base out there. Bottom of 3.
Brings up the number 9 batter, Olivia Sanborn.
Got to be honest with you, I don't really know that many DJs. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Truth's coming out now.
And I'm really not much of a DJ. I just play a bunch of music and smile a bunch. And we had a really cool cannon where we shot confetti off
cool.
at homecoming. Yeah, that was super cool. Some of it got stuck in the ceiling, though. I'm sure the admin wasn't happy about that.
Good bunt. Oh, nice play. Oh, boy, I'm not so sure about that. I don't like it when first base coaches like to give the play to the umpire. The umpire, I think, made a bad call that time. That was a wonderful play by Wolfgram down at third base to pick that up barehanded and make that throw. Good hustle by Sanborn to get down there, but looked like they got her. Doesn't matter. 2 outs, 2 on.
You got to go on here. A little discussion here. Oh, we're doing a little switcheroo. Flexing?
I did not write down who the flex was, so could be. That could be her.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Here you go. This is a little Kinney DJ.
What are you doing?
With Shrek.
Come on, Kenna.
You know what?
I don't get out much. You know that.
I have to. I'm gonna have to search the World Wide Web and find video of you at that being a DJ, because I bet you somebody took video of you and you're probably just sweating, just jumping up and down.
Dude, I got pictures. I'll show you. I got pictures.
Raising the roof.
I'll tell you, the kids are having fun. Big
hit that time.
That time.
Just hit the bottom of the fence. Got just a terrible bounce. Jones throws it in. Just that ball just caromed off the bottom of the fence and kicked out towards the right field line.
Wow. Crazy bounce out there. Score 2 there.
Come on, Paige.
Big triple. Wow. Still 2 outs here, and quite a rally going on by the Cardinals. Oh, and 1. Two 2-0. I take that back. That was not an initial strike. 2-0.
Tough one right up the middle.
Right up the middle. Score another one. 8-3. I'll pop another one out on first base.
Steinmetz that time with the base hit. She homered in the first inning.
Yeah.
So we're at the number 3 batter here.
Hey,
Madison
Paige,
Baker.
Let's go. Wait back. Let's go.
Well, you think about it.
Ball there.
You know, that bang play at first base there.
Mm-hmm.
Girl running it out. After that comes the triple, scores another run. And now the single scores the leadoff batter there. So that looms large when you think about those calls.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah.
Here we go. Get a good one.
Turned on that ball.
Really turned on that one. Foul ball.
Hey, see it here.
What do you got for a count? It says 1-1 here. I thought maybe we had.
I got 1 and 2.
Yeah. Short grounder there to the first baseman, or I'm sorry, pitcher over to first. Chippewa gets 3 more on 3 hits. Big triple that time by the leadoff batter, McKenna Johnston. After 3, Chippewa falls 8, Hudson 3.
RMF Auto with locations in Hudson and New Richmond. RMF Auto has free loaner cars and an outstanding waiting room featuring coffee, pops, and water. RMF Auto provides detailed digital video inspections during every visit. RMF also has an outstanding Customer for Life program. RMF Auto Service. Personal, friendly, and convenient. It's RMF Auto.
Jonesy's local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being... All righty, right back in it over in Homer Hollow Part 2. I don't know. We're going to rename the field over here.
We're not a hollow anymore, so
we're almost up on
Home Run Hill because we're up on kind of a high ground.
We definitely are. I was thinking something like that. Yeah, Hill. I was thinking Plateau up here.
Yeah.
Plateau didn't really rhyme with anything though.
Well, we'll have to think about it. Adiani up to the plate.
Ball one. Big inning for the Cards that last out. Standing, I should say, three of them. Puts them at 8-3 right now. Hudson, need to get her going.
Popped up. That one's going to get out. Yeah,
1-1.
we'll have to come up with a name here before the next game.
Yeah.
The street that. It's really a steep street that goes down to downtown. I took it up here today, but I remember bringing my kids up to school sometimes.
I know the one, yeah.
Fillmore. It's Fillmore.
Fillmore.
So we're right at the top of Fillmore Street here, so think about that.
I like the context.
Oh, got her to get it.
Got
Chase
her
that
chasing that one. What's any idea what this street is that runs kind of around?
Oh, I think it's 11th.
Okay, that's no fun.
That doesn't work. We'll figure it out. As people are starting to learn between the two of us, we're quick-witted but not necessarily smart. So it takes us a little bit of time for things to percolate, right?
Absolutely correct.
All of a sudden it comes to us and we're geniuses.
Yeah, we'll be like, whoa, wait a minute. How'd you come up with that?
Taylor Jones, the batter.
Cut. Taylor's been playing at the varsity level for a couple years now, hasn't she?
Yep. Played a little bit, I think, as a freshman, or was on the team, kind of a role player. And
good eye. Ball. 1-1. One down. One and two.
Pitcher's humming right along here.
Yeah, she's doing a good job.
I've got her, let's see, unofficially because I don't have my book.
Gosh, how many times you got to...
5, 6, 7 strikeouts so far. Again, only a sophomore. So, Lauren Ledbury, the batter.
Ball.
You know, I'm a creature of habit. It's nice having those just to be able to reference and peek at and make sure I didn't make a mistake, which, trust me, I make plenty.
Well, we're holding to form, though. Typically, we don't have it for first game, and you ride me like a pony.
You're still thinking hockey. A little lacrosse on the brain.
Oh, yeah. I just came out of the hockey fog, and now lacrosse this last week, and a doubleheader on Saturday. Yeah, it's a little hazy. Well, in lacrosse, God, I tell you.
Well, do the amount of goal, if they're scoring 20-plus a game, man, you're just calling goal.
Oh, it's nuts. Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, they've got a player on that team, Will McDonald, they basically have set players that are in the attack zone or right in front of the net. He's an attack guy, and he put up 6 goals within like 4 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, which is unreal. Foul tip there. Yeah, he's quite the athlete.
Yeah, nice kid, too.
Yeah, great family.
He had a lot of fun covering him in football, and I've had a chance to talk to him a couple times about that. And he's super excited to go down there with new head coach and coaching staff. And Ledbury takes a ball that time, brings the count to full.
That's right. They do have a new coaching staff down there. What do you think?
They're
Good stuff?
Yes.
I hope so. That'd be fun.
They had a great year in the transfer portal and got some good recruits. Good job that time. Draws a walk. Good job by Lauren.
Take that, Lauren.
Try to get a little life here into this lineup.
Yeah,
brings up Lacey Lilliquist with 2 outs. Yeah. Lilliquist 2 for 2.
I like Lacey coming out with 2 outs out here. I like those odds.
A little ding dong here.
Mm-hmm. Call a strike on that first one. It's funny as I get older, when the lights get a little dimmer like this, it's a little bit tougher to see.
Oh, got her to pop up that time. Over
second, short.
For Hudson, no runs, no hits, 1 left. After 3.5, it is Chippewa 8 and Hudson 3.
Finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
One of my favorites in town, it's the Willow River and Carbonis, located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis, just north of town. Welcome back over to the yet-to-be-named Hollow something or other home run, something or other Phil Moore, something or other Phil Mont. Just spitballing here.
Give it up. We already said we need time to think about it.
Bottom of the 4th. That's right. That's what we named the football field. Raider streaming field.
Yeah.
Nobody's got a name for it. I'm like, I'll just take naming rights then, I guess. All I got to do is say it, and it is on my broadcast.
Addie Ani, now the pitcher for the Raiders.
Addie was over at first base just a second ago,
yep,
right?
Weiler moves to second. Ella Brooks in at first base. Leadoff hit that time by Madison Bauer. Brings up number 9, Cameron Felstead.
Good pitch.
Oh, 0-1 on Felstead. That one went off the bat a little bit. Throw over to one by Lilliquist. The runner was moving from first, so she was going to be safe. Good call that time. Fielder's choice brings up number 17, Lauren Shepard.
One down. They'll move that runner over to second.
Come on, Beja!
Loud yelling over here.
Sorry, Beja Olson, the batter.
Beja's grandpa's next to me, potentially. Foul tip, strike one. Yeah, it is weird living here sometimes. Where like a week ago you had a foot of snow, trees crashing down because you got so much snow on them and the wind. And
did you lose any trees? Fly ball or pop up that time?
Good catch. That's a great question. We've got such an oddball lot. We do have one big kind of evergreen in the front yard.
Yep.
Big one. And lost a branch facing the house, so it's not real noticeable from the street, but my wife notices it.
Yep.
It's going to be a problem.
Yeah, you better get it out of there.
Well, that's the talk. That is the talk, my friend.
So, like most other people in town, we lost power. And I'm like, geez, when is this going to get up? Talk to, because it kind of got nice. We were out clearing snow and was outside. Yeah, we got power, half a block away, and everybody down there had power. Oh, geez, why don't we have power? This is ridiculous. Yeah. So about 5:30 on Saturday, up rolls the could be trouble. Oh, good catch
what a
out
catch!
There.
Wow!
Nice play that time.
What a catch.
Bryn Hayes with the catch out there. I apologize. I kind of lost it behind one of the poles here, but that was pretty well hit, and it looked like it was going to go to a gap, but Hayes was able to get over there, stretch out, and make the play. So no runs. So good inning there. One hit, two left. After 4, it's Chippewa 8, Hudson 3.
Barker's Bar and Grill has been a downtown Hudson favorite since 1988. Charbroiled burgers, hand-cut fries, and of course, our world-famous chicken wings, salads, and more, all served with hometown hospitality. Stop by for lunch, dinner, or exceptional drink selections today.
At Eagle View Wealth Management Group,
we take time to get to know your unique financial needs and dreams while providing a friendly, attentive service you deserve. We invite you to have a conversation about your vision for the future and how we may be able to help you prepare financially. Call us today to schedule a complimentary portfolio review. We look forward to meeting with you. Your dreams with our services. It's a solid partnership. RBC Wealth Management, a division of RBC Capital Markets, LLC.
Experience life on island time at San Pedro Cafe. Savor our creative Caribbean flavors, from Pedro's fresh seafood selections and slow-smoked meats and vegetables to wood-fired pizzas, tropical drinks, and more. Join us for a great meal or savory cocktails and enjoy life on island time at San Pedro Cafe.
Hi, folks. It's Dave.
Home Media Innovations, an award-winning AV company in western Wisconsin and the southern Twin Cities metro. Whether it's new construction or a remodel.
All right. That's it?
Tomorrow
They're gonna come back tomorrow and play. I don't think we can get that on our schedule, so we'll just wrap things up here. Again, the daylight ran out. I'm sure Athletic Director Moen will hear about how they need lights at this stadium. Maybe they just put some floodlights up on the goalposts here for football. But a good first game, Ken. I caught the tail end. You were here for a little bit longer, but when I got here, Hudson had one run. They were down 4-0 or 3-0, came back, tied it, went to extra innings.
Yep.
Ended up on the short end of the stick there. This game, Chippewa got out early, jumped on the Raiders in that first inning, got 5 runs. Hudson chipping away a little bit, but again, Chippewa right now as it sits, top of 5, up 8-3, and they're going to try to wrap this up and get the game finished up for tomorrow. So it'll be a short one tomorrow, I'm guessing, unless it goes to extra innings.
I just wish they would have just gutted it out a little bit. I don't know. It's just getting a little too dark, I guess, and not going to do it.
Safety,
Yeah, I suppose.
But it's hard for these kids too. They're already juggling school and
Right.
what ends up happening with the weather this time of year. I mean, I've seen years before where you have a full week rained out, where you might have, say, 3 or 4 games scheduled. All of a
Sure.
sudden, you got to scramble to fill those in.
Right.
So,
right.
but it's fun to be back.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, thanks
it's
for
a good
joining me
one to
today,
start the season out with, and
Yeah.
you won't see Chippewa again now till potentially playoffs, and I expect them to have a good season. Raiders, we saw 4 different pitchers tonight from them. Got some new players in there, and they'll gel and
Yeah,
start to come
100%.
together. And
100%.
I still expect these 2 teams to kind of be near the top of the big rivers when it all shakes out. So
Love it. Love it. Again, Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Jeff Tierstig on our camera tonight. Thanks for tuning in to RaidersStreaming.com. This is girls softball in Hudtown. Again, TBD for tomorrow, and we'll, I guess, unfortunately, we're not going to be back. Got people slapping my back end when I say broadcast here. We will not be back tomorrow, but we will wish them the best of luck. We've got work and stuff. But again, thanks for tuning in tonight. And then Thursday, we're planning on broadcasting over in River Falls. It's going to be a girls softball game. I'm going to check internet the next day or two, and we'll make it happen. Thanks again for tuning in.